Alright guys, in this episode here, we're going to take out this stock radio where the aux don't work, none of that fun stuff, and we're going to switch it up with the double DIN. Got the bezel, got the double DIN. Probably won't film every step to this because there's plenty of other tutorials out there for it. But from what I've seen, you pop this panel off under here and drop the glove box down, lift this up, and there's a screw underneath, and then there's a pry hole right in here that you pry, and this just snaps off. As you can see here, the little clip areas. So, and the one little screw, trying to see where it's actually mounted at underneath here, which I don't see. Anyway, that's what we're going to do here. We'll work on getting this bad boy out. Alright, so on this panel here, this is definitely the trick to use, is this one. Slide it up under there and bam, it comes right out, no problem. Of course, we have some kind of sensor here. We gotta disconnect. Looks like it's a twist. Oh, it's that little bulb. I've been wanting to change that bulb out, matter of fact, to something that's a little bit brighter. Now, you can see straight across, that's the screw focus phone. Yeah, right up in there. So right there, that one little screw you got to take out. And other than that, you're basically just going to be prying right here and popping that off. So let me get something up in here. I won't be able to show that all to you and hold the phone and all that, so we'll just do it and get it out. Alright, we're working our way out here. You really got to do a pretty good force in there to pop that loose, and I ended up going with the ratchet and an 8mm to get that bolt up under there because it was pretty tight. So yeah, we basically got her loose here, so we're just going to slowly work her out. Alright, so there we have it. We got this bad boy all the way out. I'm not exactly sure what this is here, but that is interesting. Alright, so on this here, you have to take out your flasher and this passenger light. Also, you got to take these air vents out. And this is a good time to clean up your air vents or whatever if they seem pretty dirty. Here's the passenger airbag. And that's basically it as far as controls. Now, let me get the other half. So you can see this here, it doesn't have all those little clips, so you gotta take all them off and swap them over. So looks like go. So it looks like a little flathead will do it, or maybe a pick. Whoa!
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
So we finally got this bad boy in there. She's pretty flush. It took a little persuading to really get these suckers to go in around the edges here. This is basically how I did the side pieces. Just like so. Put 2 screws in on each side, and we got the little ring that goes around the outside. Other than that, I got all the wiring working other than the controls for the steering. I don't know from the Honda side which pin does the steering controls. Now on this head unit, it's the brown one, but I haven't quite figured out on the Honda side which one it needs to be. Other than that, we got everything else ready to go. Alright guys, as you can see here, I am still working on this stereo install. This has been quite the task. For one thing, the other one that I had, I got it all together and everything, and then I tried the USB port, and then all of a sudden it flashed, tripped out, and then never would come back on. So luckily enough, I ordered a different one, and the harnesses are pretty much universal when it comes to these Chinese stereos. So basically just swap the wiring over and we'll return the old one, of course, and that should be it. I had to order a connector for this one here, which I got right here in my pocket, for the radio. So that's what I've been waiting on. Other than that, I gotta take this backup camera harnessed that I got running all the way to the back out, because we're gonna switch it to the one that came with this new stereo. It looks a little bit better right here. So let me get this wiring pulled out here and get going a little bit further. Alright guys, so basically got all this done here. As far as the backup camera is concerned, you take your red power coming off your RCA cable that goes straight back to the camera, hook it up to the pink wire on the lower half of most of these stereos. Now this brown wire is for steering controls, but I could not get it to work, even though I do have steering controls here, so I guess I'm going to lose that option. And this one here, I think it's just for dimming. And this is supposed to be the steering on this fit. So like I said, I hooked them both up and I don't get nothing, so we're just blocking them all off. And of course this one right here is a negative, which I might go ahead and try this negative one real quick just to see if we get anything. Other than that, you hook in this little adapter for your antenna, and then this is the regular connector for the stereo, and then this is for the airbag light and the hazard, which you move on this panel right here. Airbag light, hazard. So let me try hooking up these two wires here and see if we get anything, and from there we should be done. Well, there we have it. I was trying out the picture thing here just to see on the stick here how well that worked. It seems to play movies pretty good. I'm surprised.
It sound right, boy.
the inside. The screen. Looking good now. With a little bit of the blue accents. Of course, we need to clean again because this tree around here has been dropping everything. But yeah, there we go for the little gas car to go back and forth to work in. I think we're good now.